you to the following presentation of the NBA. From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome hot. Now it's headed down to
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart the guard. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Now here's Walker. It's good. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary. Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
6 on the shot clock.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Tatum down low. Gilgeous-Alexander passes the ball. And a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
It's blocked.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Give a step back, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the verdict.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Kick out to Walker. Outside Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Boston again missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Pokusevski. He's covered by Brown. Pokusevski, the pass to Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Brown. Oh, good with the triple. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Paisley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
So they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Pritchard, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown kicks to Fournier. Williams for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside. And that one's good by Roby.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Melodon. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. There's Brown with the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown, going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. And it's good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pritchard gets the bucket. 1:09 left to play in the first. The Thunder leading by 5. The pass to Roby. Now here's Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander softly drops in the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Pass to Melodon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Melodon. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Shots good by Williams.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
From deep 3-point range, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Here's the break. Williams outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Oklahoma City trailing. Jerome passes to Williams. Down low. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his first points in this one.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Mason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum in the charge. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pritchard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The pass to Baisley. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to for being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Jerome. Good. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Shots good by Walker. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with a great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert out there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Jerome, following the basket by Evan Fournier. A putback. It's good on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Shots good by Walker.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Here's Jerome. Here's Baisley. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics leading by 6. Walker the pass to Thompson. And it's blocked by Brown. And here is Melodon. Gonna go that time. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And taking the bucket on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 3 assists now in this one. The Thunder have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so he hits both. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. 6-point lead, and it goes down 2 points. Tatum's got his second basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Horford. Fades and shoots. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following Jaylen Brown's 3. This is it to Horford. And a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Pass to Melodon. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Horford finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Now it on. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 8. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
The pass to Galladay. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
When a big guy like Horford comes into your peripheral,
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling good.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust. Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Thunder trailing by 11. We've got Brown, and it's Pokusevski at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Tatum. Thunder with the rebound.
he's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And a former high-level recruit, Dort, went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
They played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job. So he's settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively. Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And it's Walker penetrating. Thompson finds Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter basketball. And the rejection by Tatum. Celtics making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 11-point game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Tatum. And the shot goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi, PG, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know.
That is.
Got a couple of finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Jerome passes to Brown. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Horford's checked in. Boston leading by 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Dort. minutes into the third quarter of play. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Horford. Thompson with the rebound.
The shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Jerome. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 6 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Now here's Walker. He's got 10. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Fournier. Passes it to Melodon. Pass to Roby over Williams. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Roby's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now here's Melodon. He's guarded by Williams. Williams passes to Horford. Over Walker. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Horford.
Yeah, coaches like it when big guys can consistently step out there and knock down jump shots. Al Horford spaces the court like few others his size.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Mikhailuk.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now the pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Melodon. Not a lot of room. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. Marcus Smart's check in for Boston. Williams against Walker. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Horford has a wide open look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Smart. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. To stop the run. Good work defensively by Smart.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Smart are gone. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams, and it's Fournier in at the small forward. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. Pakusevsky, the pass to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Tatum drives in. Good on the shot. And the Celtics lead by 20.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
And Walker kicks to Thompson. And here's Tatum for three. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Baisley.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Walker finds Thompson. Left side, Smart. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Pass to Pakusevsky. The first free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Williams. Both shots good from the stripe.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Shots good by Walker.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Celtics. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pakusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Celtics leading by 23, and it's Walker penetrating. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The kick out to Tatum from downtown. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the middle, here's Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Walker's got 22.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league. And that's why he's a franchise player.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Pakusevsky, and he hits the jump shot. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Thompson. Here's Brown, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Passes to Baisley. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander against Walker. Here's Baisley. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kemba Walker.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Dort. Pass to Pakusevsky. Oklahoma City moving it around. Rocket 6. To the paint. Here's Baisley, and he uses the glass on the way.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Dort. Over Smart. Again, Oklahoma City.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And bring it in.